back to my channel. I'm Ellie, for those of you who didn't watch last week's YouTube. I'm coming from a different location because I thought for this week I'm going to be interviewing my au pair friend, Fruzsi. Sweater and jumper.
You wear
sweater.
A sweater is you wear it when you're sweating. Well, not always.
Is that what you're saying for this?
Not
But everyone
always.
sweats in a sweater. I'm going to put my sweater on because I'm going to sweat now. What is like the most rewarding part about being an au pair?
I would say it's the relationship with my host kids.
In the interview we talk about like what we've had to overcome and what we love about being an au pair, but I thought I would talk about by myself like what I like to do when I finish work. So I have just finished work right now from 8 till 5ish, and I've come down on an absolutely glorious night. Sun's about to set and I'm gonna go dive into the water, and it is the fall so it's not warm, it's not like I'm going into summer water, but I'm excited and that's what gets me ready and stuff. Like I feel like it's always important to do something that you enjoy doing, like just to get your mind right and your mindset for the next day, do you know what I mean? Because when I go in here now my mind is going to be at its peak, so I want to go in and feel good about myself and wake up tomorrow for a very new day and feeling refreshed to have a great day. So thank you. As you begin to watch me in my serenity, sit back, relax, feel peace, love, kindness, joy and happiness, and start to feel your mind freeing into a beautiful mindfulness state of mind. Think about who you are at this point in your life, and do you constantly try to be like others, or are you 100% you at all times? Hi everyone, here I am now currently joined with Fruzsi. She's from Hungary.
Hi everyone.
She's currently coming up to her second year of her au pair, so we're going to got quite a lot of knowledge between us both as au pairs, so that'll be quite nice. So I'm just going to ask her a few questions, and don't mind us, we've just done a hike and now we're just having a nice apple cider, so cheers. Oh, it's really nice, tastes like fresh apples. Okay, so I'm just going to ask you the first question. So what is like the most rewarding part about being an au pair?
I would say it's the relationship with my host kids. It's just so nice when after like a really long day I'm not in a great mood or something, and the little one is just running toward me and giving me a big hug, and it just feels so good. Like I was able to build a really good relationship with my host kids, and I think this is the most rewarding. Those kisses and hugs and all that love they can give you.
Yeah, no, that is definitely like a really nice part about being an au pair, isn't it? Just the bond that you create with the kids, it's just so special. Like I've actually been with 3 families, so this is my 3rd family now, so I've bonded with each of the kids, and it's sad to let them go, do you know what I mean? But then you make such a new bond with your next kids, because you're moving on to California.
I'm already afraid to let these kids go. It's gonna be so sad, but you know, new place, new kids, new chances.
It's kind of the adventure of
totally
doing it. Okay, so the next question is, what skills and qualities would you say that you have developed from being an au pair?
Okay, I think you have to be really patient, because you are living together with these kids. You don't just go home after your day and then have your time off. Even when you have your time off, you go upstairs and you hang out with your kids sometimes, and even if you don't want to hang out with them, they're there, and you can't say, oh no, just let me go, I'm off, I don't want to hang out with you now, because it's just rude. So you need to be really patient. I think that was, I liked to work with kids before, but it just totally different when you
Yeah.
spend your whole day with them and then you live at the same place
Yeah.
as they do.
Because you live where you
Yeah.
work, so you've got to kind of get used to living in an environment where you're working. So you've got to, so little habits that you might have that maybe are a little annoying, you kind of you start to realise them when you live with a family, don't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely say for me, something that I've definitely developed from this journey is like just like being able to talk about my feelings to people, like just by saying how you feel can just make you feel so much better. And that, like, I can't stress that enough. Like, if you wanted to be an au pair, just like really tell people how you feel, and don't be afraid to, if something's not right, to speak up and say it, because that's something that happens a lot, doesn't it? Like,
I think communication is really important, and it's when you arrive to live with a family, you are basically a stranger. You had a few Skype interviews before, but they don't really know you. They don't really. They won't know you until you talk to them.
Have you had any like situations where you feel like those awkward moments have happened?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think everyone has them, but it just, you are gonna have awkward moments, and so do they. They are people too. They have strange little habits. You just have to get to know them.
Anyway, I'm really sorry about this, but some guy, we're filming in a field because I thought it'd be quite nice after the hike, and some guys decided to come. If only you could see it, it's really funny. It's like this kind of scooter, and he's got a tie-dye t-shirt on. It's hilarious to watch, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so that's what that awful sound is, so I apologise for that. But yeah, okay, so another question is, what is the hardest thing you've had to deal with being an au pair, and how have you overcome it this past year?
Well, COVID was definitely one of them. It was really weird. I just got back from Hawaii, and it was an amazing trip, and I was in that, you know, flow that I want to go and want to travel more because it was so amazing. And then lockdown just happened, and my whole life just changed. My kids stopped to go to school, and they were at home all the time, and it was really hard at the beginning to accept that we are just not going to have the same life
you're going to have to spend more time with them.
And you can do the things in your free time you were able to do before, and it was hard to accept for me that my life is just not going to be the same from now on. But I think once I accepted that it's not going to be the same, but I still have to make the most of it, because this is my year. It sounds like a long time, 1 year or even 2, but it's not. You're just gonna you know, time flies by, so it was hard, but you just have to do whatever you can, and you can still do fun things. You just have to find the ways to do them. I think that was like a big challenge. And also at the beginning, it was hard to see when my friends sent me pictures that they went to, I don't know, to have lunch or to go party, and like my life just happened without me at home. It was hard to accept, but you know, this is the other side of this whole experience.
And now you're coming out of it stronger, and you're doing another year out here, so it's pretty cool. I think for me, something that I've had to overcome was, for me, I weirdly kind of enjoyed the quarantine because I liked having the kids around. So we were outside and everything. We kept doing like everything. We slept in the tent, hammock. We did a lot outside, bake-offs. So yeah, for me that part of it wasn't the hard part, but for me it was probably like just becoming more firm and like knowing that I'm like the one in charge. Do you know what I mean? Like when the parents aren't there, like they're looking at me to look after their kids. So like I've got a massive responsibility, and like I need to be like firm, but like not like in a strict way. Or,
you want the kid to like you, right?
But like just being a bit more like able to say no in difficult situations. I think that's a big one, like being able to say no. when something's not quite right is really important. And then do you feel like that as well? Like,
yeah, it's true. And I think it's also a much bigger responsibility than I expected to be. Before my year, I was, it's gonna be so adventurous, I'm gonna make friends and travel and stuff, but it's about taking care of one or
like
two or more kids.
It's the traveling's fun and stuff, but at the end of the day, you're there to do a job as well. Like, you are getting paid by this family that you're living with, so you have to take it seriously as well.
And it's their their biggest thing, their kids. They have trusted you with their kids.
Like, it is fun. We have fun. We've just gone on a hike on our day off, so that's and we have fun in the week. But
and I think even when you work, it's not like bad or something. You can have fun. It's just a big.
I think it's just realizing that it's not all fun and games. Like there's downsides. Like you're by yourself sometimes. Like when I was first coming to the US, like I thought, it's going to be a bit like camp because I'm going to be with kids, and I don't think it's like that. Like it's because with camp you have counsellors to bounce off, whereas when you finish a day of an au pair, you don't really have anyone else. And you have like au pair friends, but like not all the time. So that's why it's different. But yeah. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me in this interview.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was a great hike as well.
Yeah,
well done.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well done. Thank you. Hi everyone. Thank you so much for the support you all showed me last week, from family, friends, with the likes, subscribes, and all the views that you gave me. It meant so much. Like, I was really happy with how it went, and I thought that Max did a wonderful job with the cultural differences with America versus England. We had a lot of fun filming it. But yeah, I also hope you enjoyed the interview that has just been on with Fruzsi. I really enjoyed interviewing with her and asking her about her experiences, not just telling you about my own experience. It was nice to hear something from another perspective and just see how she feels, and hopefully we can get many more au pairs and they can tell me what their experiences, because I'm sure like we've all got slightly different little situations to be able to share. But I would love it if you could, if you are an au pair and or even if you're new and you want to be an au pair, please comment and like ask me questions. I will try and figure out how to make it so that you can comment, because I know that last week's YouTube you couldn't comment, but I will figure that out and hopefully you can comment. But please do comment and ask me questions, because this is I'm in my second year as an au pair now, so I have a lot more knowledge and understanding of the au pair role, so I'd love to help. And just, I'm not saying that I'm an expert, but I've been with 3 families, so I've seen 3 different perspectives of what different families want. So just please don't be afraid to ask. And yeah, and so that's it from me for this week, but stay tuned for next week, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and obviously follow my Instagram account. I'll put it down below. So bye, have a great week everyone.